Okay, for those just joining, this is a lecture video on how to trade Nasdaq. I'll be doing a live market review analysis, or how I tend to approach the market, or how I'll be trading the markets. I'll be calling out the levels which I would like to see price get into or trade into. So for those that can still remember, as of last week, I made mention of how we had this levels here, and I explained to you guys and this showed you guys the whole playout of this, and which I also said the market is in a bullish trend, and we want to see buys. We want to see buys. We want to see buys. So you will see the market opening on Monday from here, and from there onward, it has been what it has been bullish. It has been what very much bullish. Let's say I didn't close my position as at this level here. This would have been a whole lot of money if I had held the trade. It would have been a whole lot of money. I'm actually making a whole lot of money here. So, but that's that. Today is actually Wednesday, 29th of October, 2025. I've not actually taken any trade since the market opening of 27th of Monday. No trade. I've not taken any trade on this on e-mini Nasdaq. So I've more like been sitting on my hands and waiting for the market to show me something very much obvious and very much easy to take. Um, yes, someone actually asked, okay, since you already know that it is on a bullish trend, why don't you just enter and then just take write it on? The thing is that I can't actually just enter at anywhere I feel like, because first of all, I trade with a system. I trade with a system in mind. So my system has have to be very much present. The market has to present. My system has have to be very much present for me to actually take a trade. And from Monday to this very much moment, the market has not actually given me any opportunity to actually take any long. And also, since it's just breaking all time highs, and this is actually an all time high, so I actually have no clear targets to trade into, and I actually don't want to trade. I actually don't want to trade blindly or with a blind target, in the sense that you're taking a trade and you have no idea where market might actually expand to or get to. Adding being it gave me a retracement. Adding mean I got a retracement level, then I can now trade the market back to the previous high or to previous daily high and whatsoever. But nothing like that. It has just been upwards, upwards, upwards. Yes, some people might actually be very, very skilled with trading this kind of trend. Maybe those that actually use the standard deviation whatsoever. But for me, for my system, I tend to want to stay with my system, because or as a trader, whenever you find a system that works for you and that you can find consistency with, it is always best you just what you stick with it. You stick with it. And also, you also need to know that when it comes to trading is all about, or when it comes to making money in the market, it's all about sitting. The whole work is all about sitting. You make most of the money in the market by knowing how to sit, because it's all about 10% is 10% buying, 10% selling, and 80% sitting. So you need to know how to be very much patient and let your model present itself to you. So if you're not in a rush to want to make money, if you're not in a rush you want to make this and that or heavy amounts of money or whatever, so it just depends. It depends on you. It depends on your system. If you're very very much if you're very very much skilled with trading long trains or trains like this, then you can take it. But for me, uh, I think I'm very much skilled with trading reversal patterns. Very much skilled with trading reversal patterns, so which is what I like to stick to. So on the long run, these are levels. There are levels I actually want to see price trading to. If you pay attention to, this is the 15 minutes time frame chart. 15-minute time frame chart. Let me go to the daily. Let me do a breakdown analysis on daily. So follow up with me. So you could see from this was the Friday opening candlestick, and you could see the Friday opening and Friday closing. You could see how bullish it was, which I stated in the previous video that I would like to see price continue trading higher, and this I was price has was breaking all-time highs after all-time highs after all-time highs and after all-time highs. So at this point, you could see it has been what very much bullish for those that are trying to call the top, for those that are trying to want to short early, because there's some traders that tend to have this habit of trying to short markets that are just that has been very much bullish. They tend to just call it this they tend to have this idea of saying that okay, this particular market has been overbought, it has been overbought, let's go short, let's go short, or trying to go short too early. So most of these people must have blown their accounts or must have been taken out of the market, must have been swept out of the market like seriously. So you can see I'm not trying to call the shots. I'm not trying to call the top rather. But on the long run, there are specific levels I want to see price trade into. You could see this gap here, this gap here. This is Friday closing candle, and also Monday opening. You could see this imbalance, this wide imbalance here. Pay attention to this level here. I would like to see what price trade into this level. I'm not saying it's going to happen today. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. Mind you, I'm not saying it's going to happen today. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. So it can happen anytime. It can present. It can get to this level any fucking time. It could be tomorrow. It could be next tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be next 2 weeks. But these are obvious levels that has high probability that price is going to get to these levels here. So except I'm in a rush, or except I find myself in a situation whereby I'm in a rush to want to make money, then I can start jumping into trades. But as far as I have the ability to tend to be patient and let the markets make it very clear, make it very simple for me, that is when I'll be taking a trade to, or that's when I would like to be going short. But on the long run, this is my opinion. I would like to see price get into this level here. I'd like to see price get into this level here. And before that as well, so what else can you see on this daily time frame charts? Yes, we are very much bullish. The trend is what bullish. And despite the fact that the trend is what is bullish, does not mean that you can't find opportunities to want to go short. You can also find opportunities to want to go short on you can find short term opportunities to want to go short in a bullish trending market. Yes, you could also find good opportunities. But price we want to what make some corrections, price we want to come down to price wants to come down to balance of some levels, maybe then start going to the upside, then continue going to the upside. But which is normal way of trading, because after a buy, you always get a sell. After up, market is always up and down, up and down, up and down. So you could see it has been what bullish, 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 bullish. So I want to see some level of correction um, happen in this particular market. So where are those levels I want to see price trade into? You could see here, you could see this close is living here, you could see this imbalance here from here to here, which is this level here, from here to this level here, which is what a new week opening gap, which can be indicated as your what? Your NWOG, your new week opening gap. NWOG indicates it can be identified as your what? Your NWOG. So using the fib level now. So I'll be using this now to outline the gap we have. I'll be using this now to outline to mark it out. This is the new week opening gap here. Mind you, or just listen to me again. I'm not trying to call the top. I'm not trying to say, okay, this is how high it's going to get to. This is the most of how high it's going to get before it comes here. It can continue going higher, can continue going higher. So we don't know when it's going to make that reversal, but I just need to make sure that I'm positioned, I'm ready for it when it's going to present it to me. So For those that are trying to just want to go short very early or trying to go short early when the market has not given the clear say so, they will tend to more like blow their accounts or tend to lose money or whatsoever, because you need to make sure the market is it's has shown you its hand that, okay, I am now very much ready to go to make a correction or a reversal or whatsoever. But these are levels I would like to see price come down into. On the long run, I want to see price trading towards into this new week opening gap. It can happen maybe this week, it could happen next week, it could happen next 2 weeks. Mind you, it could happen even next 2 weeks, maybe November or whenever. Could happen next week. It'll be maybe during the FOMC. It could happen maybe using the November non-farm payroll. That's your November NFP, whatsoever. So we don't know yet. So you just need to just what mark it down. You just need to just what get those levels right. Then start waiting for the market to uh, make it clear to you that, okay, I am ready. So, because if I want to trade this level here, let's say I want to start going, let's say trading this level here, there's some persons that are very, very skilled with trading trends like this, but I'm not very, very skilled with this kind of trend, because I don't know how high it's going to get to. I don't know, so I don't want to find myself in a market that is going to just make a reversal on me and then start coming down. So I just want to just wait for when they are done with the high levels, then when they want to do the opposites. So I make sure, okay, I know, okay, there are clear opportunities price is most likely to reach for. They already know this level is price more likely to what, make this correction. So I would take part of it, because this is what makes sense to me. Because I already know, okay, this is the reason why price is coming down to this level. I already know I have some reasons that is backing this idea why price is coming down. I don't know where or how high is going to reach for. That is why I'm not very much bullish. So I'm not very much looking for buy opportunities, because I don't know where it's going to be the top. So, and I don't want to be calling the I don't start calling the top, or I'm waiting for, okay, this is how high it's going to get to, then start going short. So I have to let the market do its thing. And when it is now ready, I will make sure I'm very much active and very much aware and very much prepared to be part of that run to the downside. So I made mention of this is what the new week opening gap for the Nasdaq. This is new week opening gap. And also, what else again can you find? You could see what this is what this is referred to as a what? As a imbalance. This is an imbalance. If you look at this properly, this is referred to as what? As an imbalance. So this is another level I'd like to see price come down to what? To get to balance this level here. You could find an imbalance here. You could find daily an imbalance. Since this is the daily time frame chart, and since this is the daily time frame chart, you could mark it out as what? Daily DI, daily volume imbalance. VIMB. So you can see this. So this is what a daily volume imbalance. You could see the difference between. So you could see how you can identify it. You could see how they tend to what overlap by the week, but not by the body. So this is what a daily volume imbalance here. So we'll see which would still need what a form of a rebalance in the future. Price is most likely to come down into this level to what to balance this. Uh, I wouldn't want to do anything on this, because this is the Wednesday candlestick, and it has not closed yet. It is still what it is still in action, so nothing on this yet. So this is what I'll be paying attention to. I'll be more focused on this, on price getting to this level, down to this level here. I don't know if you guys understand the idea of the low hanging fruits, where you have a more close objective. So most likely to target this level, which is very much close, than to this level here. Does not mean that price will not get here, or price will not get here, but I'll most likely want to take opportunities off this level here first. than this level. It's more like you reaching out for your low hanging fruits here, which is this. So which I will focus on this first before this major level here. Despite the fact I'm using the e-mini Nasdaq, you can also find this on the US 100. You could see the US 100 as well. This is the US 100 um, charts. You could see the US 100 charts. Though they are most kind of the same, but they with little differences. You could most of the times find some little differences here. That's why it's always best to just focus on to pay attention to the E-mini Nasdaq. The E-mini Nasdaq is what gives you the actual or the real market data. And that is why it's not like it's not free on trading view. You could I think it's around $7 or so per month for the real market data for E-mini Nasdaq. You could see the daily the US 100 as well. This is the new week opening gap here which we outlined, but you can't find out what the you can see that the daily volume imbalance is not present here. That's why you have to what you have to compare. You have to check this, check that, and check. You have to whenever you're doing running your analysis on the US 100, you need to make sure you're paying attention to the E-mini Nasdaq and also the S&P 500. So you need to what make comparison. You have to compare all of them. Make sure you get those you find those clues that might be hidden. Let's say you focus on this. Let's say you focus only on you're focusing majorly on just you're focusing only on the US 100. This the volume imbalance that was left here on the E-mini Nasdaq, you will not get it. You will miss it. You will not have the idea that okay there was a daily volume imbalance in the sense that price can do something like this. Price can do something like let's say come into what into that daily volume imbalance. What I told you guys that I'll be making first of all make that will be my first focus instead of me focusing on the new week opening gap. I'll make sure I'll focus on this first because it's going to be my low hanging fruit which I'll be reaching for first. I want to be what making money off that level first than this does not mean it's not going to come. It's going to come to here in the later future. But this is what is my nearest objective, which I want to focus on. But if you're using just the US 100 as your as for just your analysis and you just neglect the E-mini Nasdaq, you will miss the clue the 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 idea here. There's something that was hidden here, which is what the the daily volume imbalance. So which is what I want you guys to pay attention to. But you could still see still have what the new week opening gap here. Because we still have the new week opening gap here as well. So and price anything is going to do the same reaction is going to give at the from the at the E-mini Nasdaq it's still going to happen. The same reaction is going to happen here. Let's say you could find something as maybe a reaction price gets to this level and then traded away from it from the evening Nasdaq. It's still going to do the same thing here, despite the fact that I did not leave the clue. It did not make it very obvious for you to identify this level as what as a daily volume imbalance. If it's going to come to this level and reject away, you're still going to find it what at in the on the this particular chart here. You're still going to see the same thing. Yeah, so that's why you have to always make sure you're comparing. So coming back to the E-mini Nasdaq here, so we have this daily volume imbalance. So this is the daily time frame chart. So I've outlined the levels I'll be paying attention to. That will be my focus. I would like to want to make money off this particular idea. I made mention of the new week opening gap, which is this level here, and also the daily volume imbalance. So going down to the 4 hour time frame charts, you can see price has been what very much very much what bullish very much bullish. So if you're trying to go short very early, you tend to what get stopped out. You will definitely get stopped out. So you have to let the market do its thing. You have to let the market do its thing. You have to let them do that thing. When it gets weak and wants to what make that correction, you have to very much sure you have to very much you have to pay attention to some levels that might act as what as a resistance to want to resist price from coming down into this level. So what are those resistance I'll be paying attention to? What are those resistance I'll be paying attention to? Uh, you can see from the 4 hour time frame chart, you could see this gap here, this BC. Yeah, this is if price is going to come down to this level here, which areas is most likely to resist it from coming to this level here? From the 4 hours time frame chart, I could see if I could see this level here. This is what a BC. This is a BC, and also this is what a 4 hours volume imbalance here. So these are levels that is going to what that is going to act as what as a resistance, as a strong resistance to resist price from coming down to this level here. So whenever you're making your analysis, whenever you're drawing your analysis, you need to make sure you have your eyes pay attention to those areas that is most likely to act as what as a resistance. Most of the times, it's always best to just let price deal with those resistance. Let's just free the market and let the market just deal with those resistance. It is always best you don't trade into a resistance because it's likely to what bounce you off and make you get stopped out of the market. So you let price just do its thing, you take your own time and let the market just do its thing. So these levels here, or this particular area, is most likely to act as what as a resistance here. Because we have this is referred to as what as a BC. What I mean as a resistance is that if price is likely to fall, yes, I was calling I want okay, let me yes, I would like to see price gets despite the fact that I'm calling this level, this is where I want to see price falling to. I like to see price get into this daily volume imbalance here. It does not mean that when price starts falling from this level, let's say from this particular high, I don't know where I'm not trying to call the top, but let's say price start coming down from this particular high. I'm not anticipating, I'm not expecting price to just fall through this level, then come here. That's what I want you guys to understand. I'm not expecting price to just fall through this level and just come here. There are areas that is likely to resist this man from falling through this level here, or you're most likely to see a resistance, a bounce from this level here. But like something like this, straight away, and then maybe try to go up, then later on, then reject close, something like this, then come down here. Get into what into this daily volume imbalance here. So I just want you guys to understand that. Let me explain myself again. I said this is a what a BC. A BC is referred to as what your buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. It can also be used as a what as a target for price to reach for. You could this is a 4 hours BC. This is a step down analysis, what some people might call it. Um, volume imbalance. So 4 hours, if I lock this up, so coming down to our 1 hour time frame chart, you can see this. You can see it is not very much clear when you keep coming down. Where as far as you keep coming down, it is not very much. You don't tend to see the reason why we are applying this. So this is how you could just easily just what doing run your what analysis. Very simple. It is very simple. No indicator, nothing, no this and that, no RCI, no. It is just what pure price action. Yeah. So yeah, going to what the 15-minute time frame charts, you could see so we now know what we have here. We have this level here is your 4 hours volume imbalance. This is what the 4 hours was BC, which is what buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Price is most likely to get to this level in the future. It could be tomorrow, it could be today, it could be next tomorrow, it could be Friday, it could be next week. I'm not trying to call the top. I'm not trying to say this is the highest it could get so before you start trading lower. I just wanted to just we're just trying to just outline levels you're most likely to what to see price get to. And also, if you look at this as well too, you could see what. Look at this. We all saw how we got to this level here. This volume, this 4 hours volume imbalance, which is what you pay attention to on the short term. I want to focus on this 4 hours volume imbalance, not minding this, not minding the daily volume imbalance, not minding the new week opening gap. I just want to just focus on what on the 4 hours volume imbalance. Why? Because we also have what if you look at this, we have what we have this gap here. You can see if you pay attention to this gap here, from this level here, from this to this, we have what you can see how the what you see. This is what Tuesday 4:45 p.m. Tuesday 6 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern time. That is your UTC -4. That's your New York your New York evening time here. So we have what 4:45 p.m. 6 p.m. What do we have inside of this level here? For those that understand this, we have what this is a new day opening gap here. This is a new daily opening gap. This is a new day opening gap. So this is where this is the gap between the Tuesday and what and Wednesday, and it's still what formed inside that same uh, 4 hours what volume imbalance here. So this is a new day. This is a new day opening gap, which can be indicated as your NWOG. If I should use this to just put it out, you see. So you can see, which is this shaded area here. This is what the new day opening gap, 28th of what October, NWOG. You can see NWOG, which is what new day opening gap, which is still what inside this level. So that is out what mark out what those important levels price is most likely to what to reach for. So what else again can we find? This is the 15 minutes time frame, just 15-minute time frame chart. We have this particular high, we have this particular low on the 15-minute time frame chart. What else again can you find to the downside? Nothing, just this and then this level here. So we have what this is Wednesday. We are still on Wednesday. This is um the the London session high, I think. Right. This is the London and Asian session high, which is this level here. So if I should mark out this level here, so you could say this particular high here was what the where the Tokyo intersects with what the Wednesday London session. Yeah. So we are currently in the what the uh we this is 10 a.m. New York time. So you can see the New York session just started. So this is the London high. That's the previous session high, which is this level here, which I outlined with this green line here. So I should remove this. So not trying to call it up, except market was present it to me. Like I say, okay, this is where we're likely to have, or I see my pattern or my system. If my system is present, then I want to what be short. And where are the levels I want to go short? So I've already outlined this level here. On the longer, I want to see this level is taking out and price reaching for this level as well. So you already know what these levels are. So this is the 15-minute time frame chart. On the one hour, if I should go down to the 5 minutes, if I should go down to the 5 minutes, see nothing yet. Price is trying to take out this level here. So if you take out this level here and gives me my reversal pattern, I would likely to want to take it to go short. And if I like to take it to go short, I want to be taking profits at what you could find what some sell side liquidity. This is the 5 minute time frame chart. What are those levels that want to be taking profits? You could see, we could find what sell side liquidity resting right below here. Sell side liquidity resting below here. And sell side liquidity resting below. I'm not trying to say it's going to do it. I'm just trying to just what outline these levels. That in case it does this, I'm going to do this. In case it does it, in case it does this and this is what I'll be focusing on. In case it present this and this to me, these are levels I'll be focusing on. So you can see what source liquidity present here. And which other source liquidity again can you find? Find source liquidity here as well. Source liquidity present here as well. And also at the 5 minute time frame charts, you can find all these levels here was relative low. You could see, pay attention to this. You could see this this level here is lower than this. 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 So this level is all these levels there will be chopped out. These are what liquidity resting below. Liquidity resting what below here. There's what liquidity resting what below here. These are what liquidity. There are liquidity what resting was below. So this is what in the nearest future I want to see this levels come downwards to be what to be swept. I want to see this level being what being swept out. Because the okay, and also after this, pay attention to this sell side. What else again can you observe? What's below it? This shaded area here, and what is this shaded area? This shaded area is what our 4 hours uh 4 hours volume imbalance, which I told you that price must come down to what to fill that level. So you already have what various factors or various reasons why price have to come down to what to get to these particular levels here. So in the case I'm going short, I won't be going short blindly. I'll be going short. You can see that taking out what this previous uh the this previous buy side liquidity. This is the buy side liquidity. So if it takes it out and presents me my what setup, I want to go short. But if it doesn't and continue going higher, then it is not the time yet for me. So I have to just continue sitting on my hands. So you can see this. So I'm trying to just outline the levels which price is going to what reach for. It's going to come down to what sweep this level, come down to a balance this level, and it's also what's coming down to what to balance what this 4 hours volume imbalance. Needs to come down to what take out what this 4 hours volume imbalance. So sell side liquidity we have okay. Let me use this.